Today we're just talking about Free Guy, the newest movie starring Ryan Reynolds, and it's a movie about him. He's an NPC in this video game that's kind of this sensation all over the world, but he essentially kind of just grows a conscience and kind of breaks away from the programming that he's been set to do, where every day he's just living the same day over and over again, a bit like Groundhog Day, but then one day he sees this girl who's a player within the game and changes his whole life.
Yeah. This movie's pretty much just Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds.
It was, but not to the extent.
Of like a Dwayne.
Yeah, it was in a way where it still was the character though. Like he just perfectly suited being this character.
Yeah, like Deadpool.
Yeah, it wasn't, because that's one thing I was kind of worrying about a bit. Is like I do enjoy Ryan Reynolds and think he's really charismatic, but you know, once you've seen a lot of movies with him in it, he does a lot of the same stuff, which is always good, but you know, sometimes you just want shit a bit different. And coming into this movie, I kind of had not mediocre expectations, but it just looks like, oh, it'll probably be like a enjoyable movie, but nothing really, I don't know, nothing that will really live on past walking out of the theatre. But I actually loved this movie.
Yeah. Throughout the start, I was kind of a bit lost. I was like, who is this kind of suited towards? Because in my opinion, it took a bit of growing into.
Yeah.
And like there were some jokes that were kind of like more adulty, but
There were a lot.
There were, but then it felt very childish to begin with.
Yeah.
Which made me go, oh, okay, is this meant to be like an adult comedy or children's comedy? But
yeah, it did surprise me because there were some adult jokes where I was like, what? How do you have that in this movie? But then, I don't
especially
know.
with Channing Tatum.
Yeah, Channing Tatum, by the way, I haven't seen him in a movie for fucking ages.
Since literally
and
like Kingsman.
he stole the show while he was on screen and was maybe the funniest part about the whole movie.
Yeah.
One of them at least. And
Yeah.
he was great. He was kind of just like a character that someone was. So on the outside world, they've got all the people playing the game, and then inside the world, they're presented because they've got these sunglasses on where they can see all the missions and fucking collectibles and shit all through the game.
That's how you're able to tell the difference between an NPC and a playable character.
And they just think, but the NPCs all think that this is real to them. It's kind of like the Matrix a bit, and so all these players, they think they're kind of just like perceived as superheroes almost.
Yeah.
Of this world. So there's gun battles going on, bank robberies every day, and they just sort of like, oh yeah, this is just life, this is how it is.
Because that's what they're programmed to do.
Yeah. And then Ryan Reynolds one day sees this girl, and she's one of the players, and he wants to, what does he fucking do?
He wants to fall in love.
Yeah. He has dreamed, like they're all programmed to just do the same thing over and over, but he actually has dreams of finding someone and I guess falling in love with them. And when he sees this girl, he breaks out of the chain of what everybody in there does the same every day. And when he sees her and learns more about her, he obtains his glasses and sees the world like as this game that is, but he still thinks it's real. And then it's basically just from there him interacting with his world as a game.
Yeah.
And yeah, just throughout this whole movie, just such entertaining action sequences and pop culture references as well, which were
especially towards the end.
Towards the end, yeah, fuck, it was.
Evans
this
with the
movie was
cheap pop.
this movie was genuinely actually really funny though.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's a combination of adult jokes and even the jokes aimed towards kids, I thought were like funny and not just stupid as well. And I really just, I don't know, I just loved everything about this movie. I
thought the casting was quite good as well.
Yeah.
Like, some of the people I don't really like in real life, but I thought they did. Especially Joe Keery.
What, because doesn't wash his hair?
No, I don't even know what the go with that is, but...
But Taika
No,
was
it's
in
not
it.
that I don't like him in real life. Like, I mean, his, like, acting. Like, I don't really care for him.
Yeah.
I thought Taika was real good. It was real funny.
There was another aspect to this movie where outside the game, there's these two people who believe that the game has been created using some of their code that they created themselves, but haven't been given any credit for. And so it's kind of also this side story about them trying to take down the company behind this game, and they kind of have to use Ryan Reynolds within the game to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, this movie was just, if I had to describe this movie with one word, it would literally just be fun.
Yeah, it's quite hard to actually describe it. Like you do just have to watch it, and I do. It's probably the movie I recommend more than anything so far this year. Like,
Yeah,
it
because
literally is good for everyone.
like, this could appeal to anybody, and
Yeah.
I had such a fun time this whole movie. Like, I don't know, from the get go, it was so fast paced and fast moving. There wasn't one time where I was bored, and
Yeah, it wasn't slow at all.
I was just entertained throughout the movie. Ryan Reynolds just has so much charisma, and there were even parts of the movie where it actually gets like
Serious.
serious and deep, and he actually showed some like quite good emotional range as well. Kind of towards the end where there's just some discussion about like kind of
His whole world about to die.
his world and just how he lives, like how he wants to be more than just someone like this NPC who just lives the same life every day, and how he actually wants to do shit that matters. And those parts of the film were actually just quite moving. And yeah, that I don't really have anything more to say about from. I really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of other stuff that happened, like because there was just a lot of stuff that actually happened.
Yeah,
Like we said before, Chris Evans had a cheap pop.
yeah,
One of the I guess weapons you can use as a playable character is a bloody Captain America shield.
yeah.
And
So spoilers, I guess.
Yeah, well, we've pretty much spoiled the majority of it anyway.
Yeah.
But it's a movie that you don't really need. Like, I'm more than happy to go rewatch this movie,
I
even
could
though I
probably
know what
rewatch
happens.
this movie so many times.
And it's like quite obvious what is going to happen. But yeah, there was one character that was funny as fuck. I mean, Fortnite kind of spoiled it. Dude.
And real life YouTuber and Twitch cameos.
Yeah, that was quite annoying.
But like, you know, that's centered just towards the kids who watch them
Yeah,
to make them
definitely,
enjoy it, because like
definitely.
they'd be popping so hard.
Lots of it was like Laserbeam and Ninja,
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye, Pokimane with the N word.
Cause only lame niggas say that shit.
But you know, overall, really good movie. It was just a good time all round. Yeah, there isn't much else you can say. It's just a funny movie. Like, you could go on a date night to watch this. You could go with the family.
Yeah.
It's just kind of works in every aspect. There
Yeah.
wasn't ever a dull moment.
So much better than I thought it was going to be. Like,
Yeah.
my expectations were just
That's the thing.
so exceeded.
With no big movies planned, I have no expectations for movies that are coming out.
Even just this movie as a concept, I thought it was going to rely... It kind of did rely on, you know, references and stuff, but I don't know, it was just done in such a... It was executed in a way that was actually funny every time.
Yeah.
So it didn't distract too much. And just, I don't know, they actually gave a lot of character development to
Yeah,
everybody in this movie. So you cared about every single person.
Yeah. Which
And it was just way more than a standard fucking visual effect movie.
Yeah, and the kind of combination with the animation that they did to make everyone look like video game characters and stuff like that
Yeah.
was real cool as well. And like you said, the action, it was good, like CGI and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the characters were. I can't think of an unfunny character or moment in the movie.
Yeah. I'm trying to... Where are you rating this movie? Because I honestly didn't have like a single...
It's not God tier. What's the one below God tier?
Sick.
Yeah. Slick Clint.
Yeah.
I reckon Slick Clint.
Okay, I'm gonna say highest level of Slick Clint though, because I literally didn't.
Yeah, but it's not God tier.
I didn't have a dull moment in this movie, and it was so fun, and I just loved every part about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I highly recommend this to anybody.
Yeah, go watch it. If you've seen it, let us know in the comments what you thought of it. Did you enjoy it as much as us, or are we childish?
There's nothing
Probably
wrong.
a bit of both.
Nothing wrong with being a bit
Probably
childish.
a bit of both. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I said, let us know what you thought.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Free city guy.
Peace.